Okay, this is example 3, part 1. Remember, we have our two rules, 30, 60, 90, 45, 45, 90. And you've got those rules there, so I'm going to just use them here. In this triangle, part 1 of example 3, it's a 30, 60, 90. So the rule is this, and I'm going to write it with the variable a so we don't mix up x and y and a and all that. So here's the rule. Across from 30 is a. Across from 60 is the side a root 3. And across from 90 is 2a. You can put equal signs between these. Okay. Now I don't know a, but I can solve for it. So I'm going to divide by 2, and I get a equals 4. Since a is 4, that means x is 4. If x is 4, well, since a is 4, we can go here and say y equals 4 root 3. And essentially we've solved it. So I'm going to load up the next one. So you can copy this down if you want to pause it, and I'm going to load up the next one. Okay, so this is the part 2 problem. And it's another 30, 60, 90. So if you like, I can write the 60 in here. Okay, and again, we got our rule. The side opposite 30 is a. The side opposite 60 is a root 3. And the side opposite 90 is 2a. In this particular one, we know 13 root 3 is equal to a root 3. And so to get a by itself, we divide both sides by root 3. And we get a equals 13. Well, if a is 13, x is 13, and y is 2 times 13, which is 26. And we've solved the problem. So you may want to pause it and write this down if you didn't follow or think you need it. And I'm going to clean it up and get the next one going. Okay, in the third part of example 3, we actually have two situations. We have a 45 on the left side here. We have a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. We have a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. And if we knew one of the edge, now one of the problems is if we knew either this edge or this edge, we could get x really quickly, but we don't. But if we look at the 30, 60, 90 triangle here, we can actually do what we've been doing before, and we recognize that the short leg opposite 30 is half of the hypotenuse. Here's the hypotenuse length divided by 2. That means it's going to be 3 root 3. So when you divide it by 2, you get 3 root 3. And remember our rule for 30, 60, 90 is a, 2a, and this is a root 3. So we know y equals a root 3, and we know what a is right now, so I'm going to put that in there. It's going to look a little different, but it's okay. 3 root 3, and then there's the other root 3 down there. So this is 3 times 3 root 3 is a normal 3, and that means y is 9. Now we go to our 45, 45, 90 rule, and so I'll do that in blue. Okay, so our 45, 45, 90 is across from 45 is a, across from 45 is a, and across from 90 is a root 2. So we know x equals a root 2, and we now know right here it's our y value, which was 9. So I'm going to write, whoops, I made a mistake here. That's supposed to be an a, root 2. So I took my y is the same as a, the same as the blue a. So I'm going to get x equals 9 root 2. And be careful here. 9 root 2 is not the same as 9 root 3. So be careful in that We have two sets of things going. So that's example 3.